Let's see what the chickens are up to. So they're still here in my garage, and these are a mixture of layer chickens, ones that I purchased, and 5 of those I've hatched myself using an incubator. I also have in here 23 meat birds, and they're about a week old. So what I noticed is that the chicks were hanging out on the top of the feeder and the waterer, because chicks love to roost. So what I did was, conveniently, there are holes already in the box. As you can see, that's how the box was designed. And I just got a piece of bar going across that would fit. And look at this. The chickens are already starting to roost. Chicks love to roost, and so you have to provide what they need. Adequate spacing. They have not outgrown their space as yet, which is good. They're wanting to fly because they're growing out their feathers. They're getting bigger. And as they grow and as they require more, you have to provide that for them. So that's what I did. I provided this right here. It's just a broomstick or a stick you can screw into a broom or a mop or something like that. And I just put it right there because it fits. And I stuck it in this hole right here, and also in that other hole there. So the chickens are in here happy, roosting away. They have clean water, they have sufficient feed, and now this one looks like she wants to fly over to the roost. Let's see what she's gonna do. But she shouldn't be roosting on the top of the feed, because if you don't know, chickens poop a lot, and I don't want the chickens pooping in the food, because that leaves room for bacteria in the food and diseases, and I want my flock to be healthy, so the roost is there to prevent that from happening. Once they get a hang of it, the others would follow suit. And she tried the roost, but she didn't make it. But she can fly. It's just probably about a half a foot of the base of the brooder box right here. So eventually they'll get the hang of it and they'll figure it out. Look at these. They're sleeping away. You keep trying. Come on, you'll get the hang of it. Don't give up. Come on, let me see who else is gonna go up. Look at that Easter egger. She wants to go up. Well, it looks like it. Are you gonna go up? Let me see. Let's see. Curious. Let's see. Give it a go. Come on, you can do it. Give it a go. I guess not. Yeah, that's new. What is that? Look at her. She went up at the top of the feeder, but that's not where I want her. I want her on the roost, actually. But now that this one's here, I hope that the others would follow suit and realize that that's where they need to go to roost. If they want to roost, that's where they go. Not at the top of the feeder. I'm going to have to put a cover on that to prevent them from pooping in there or from going down in there. Because I have found them in the feeder before. But I think she's just curious with the roost being there. That's new. It's only been a few minutes. So she's just curious. It's not what she's used to, so she's just checking it out. So let's see what'll happen. Let's see who else is curious. The meat birds usually don't roost, so I don't expect them to be using this roost right here. But the layers that are able to fly up for now, and when I say able to fly up, because they are all different ages and stages in here, and I incorporated them so they'll be fine. It'll be easier for me to put them together. They can coop and run when it's time for them to go out there. So it doesn't matter that they're younger and they're at different stages. They don't know anything about the pecking order right now, and it's a good time to incorporate them, even though, oops, she tried, but she fell off, and she knocked the other one off. She knocked the Isa Brown off. But as I was saying, it's better and it's easier for them to incorporate them, even though they're a week or two apart. Yeah, she's curious. I can't get done with my sentence. But basically, it's easy to put them together at different stages when they're this young, because they haven't yet established the pecking order. There's no bullying, there's no fighting. Even the ones that I've hatched out myself, they're about a week old at this point, and there's no bullying, no injuries or anything of the sort. So that works. Now the Isa Brown is back up here. Is that the Isa Brown or is that the Rhode Island Red? I don't even know, guys. I can't really tell them. I think that's the Isa Brown. The Rhode Island Red is right over there sitting. Right there. There. Yep. And then I have a couple Buff Orpingtons. That's the other Rhode Island Red over there. Hiding in the corner. Let's see. Right there. And then I have a couple Buff Orpingtons. There's one of them right here. I mean, it's harder to tell when they're smaller. Once they get older, you would see the characteristics and you would see the color and their shape and their look and all that fun stuff. And you'll be able to, for those who know, you'll be able to identify them a little bit easier. So, well, on these Easter eggers, the sellout is the beard. They have that little beard on the side, right there. Here she comes. Yep, that's one right there. She's very curious about that roost, and she's been trying to get up there, but she kept, look at her feathers, beautiful. She kept falling right off. This is one of the ones that I've hatched out using my incubator. Look how the feathers have grown out a lot. She's got a little tail feather there. Well, I'm saying she, but I don't know what it is as yet. So the ones I've hatched will figure out what sex they are once they start getting older and doing their own thing, showing their true colors. So that's a little bit about the update of the chickens that I have here in the brooder box. And I'm excited for when it's graduation day that I can put them out in the big coop and run. But for now, they'll hang out right here in the safety of my garage. And they'll be taken, of course, they'll be taken good care of. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time right here on Fifi's Journey.